Red, 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 red. We're about to go.
The 2011 R-Factor Series is go! Looks like Sasha McHenry got a great launch off the dirty side of the grid. Look at Glenn Thomas around the outside.
Oh, and there's havoc in the corner.
Chaos. Looks like Endo went in way too deep. And he's surely got some damage. Ulig as well might be damaged. The leaders come through. Ulig still P3. Carney now up the inside of Glenn Thomas.
Looks like he kind of let him go.
Oh.
Just being a little safe there.
Harto gets pushed by J. Kim, and Harto is way down the field. He got a terrible start there.
Scott Ulig's off the track. Number 3 in the race is off the track.
He's out. He's given up. He's given it. I guess he thought the car was too damaged, but he's P3. He's given up. And look at this. Side by side now into the double left. Scott Michaels, J. Kim right behind Scott Michaels. He's had a pretty good start.
DC in front of these two. What's going? Oh no!
Oh!
Scott Michaels runs into the back of David Carney.
He's out. He's out.
Off the track. J.
He's out.
It's fine.
Surely Carney's out. No, he's not. Is he going to give up? Big blow if he does. He's going to keep going. Here is Scott Michaels overtaking J. Kim as we see the big losers. Harto down 3 and a lot of guys up 3, and Carney and Ulig, of course, with the terrible starts. Michaels does get it done, and Harto's under attack again from Castillo.
Oh, he gets him around the outside and makes that pass stick. Oh, Jay Endo off now. Just gift wraps Glenn Thomas 3rd place. He comes out in front of Scott Michaels and Jay Kim. Oh boy.
He's right in the middle of this huge fight now. We've got Endo, Castillo, Harto looking up the inside. And now Fisher's looking around the outside of Harto. All these guys just trading positions. Oh! Almost loses control. Jackass news.
Down the pit lane comes David Carney into his pit box. They're looking over his car, changing the tires. Looks like he's going to be able to get underway. They're sending him off. Also, J. Endo coming down the pit lane for a voluntary drive-through penalty.
So Endo then deciding to take a drive-through. Probably a very wise decision to avoid any penalty after he did definitely cause the contact at turn 1. Castillo runs wide and Harto gets that place back. Maybe he'll start coming back through now. Way down the field.
That's what we're kind of looking at. It shouldn't really be a problem.
Oh!
Just when we think he's back on track, he turns and spins the car.
A disastrous start. I'm not sure whether he's got damage or not. Oh, talking of damage, Elites have already lost 4 points. Scott Michaels has been awarded a 4-point penalty, and as we see the points, USF1 way up there. And Harto did decide to pit. Obviously has damage. The leaders' times. Glenn Thomas slowly catching Walcott. And McHenry slowly pulling away. Fantastic start for USF1 though.
Oh, Richard Haney decides to take a little adventure on that double apex left, and he just sits and lets Harto go by so he doesn't impede him in any way, it looks like.
It's probably smart. He has to get some points for that team as well because they are a driver down. They're fighting USF1. Realistically, it's between those two. Oh, and Fisher now with a mistake. And it looks like one of the Elite's cars has got by. Yes, Todd Honmo gets by, and here comes Endo.
Looks like he might get him to the outside here. I don't know. That's going to be a pretty gutsy move.
Surely not. Oh! 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 And now Honmo's spun, and Endo ended up getting 2 places in 1 corner. Fantastic. It's Harto
Here comes
now.
Harto on Honmo. He made that look really, really easy.
Harto's the fastest guy on the circuit right now. No great surprise with the new tyres. 2 seconds between Richard Walcott and McHenry. Rich staying on him quite nicely. And Glenn Thomas slowly now coming under pressure from Scott Michaels. Not as much as we thought though. We thought Michaels would be a lot quicker than this. Definitely got a harder fight than he had last year.
We figured he'd be right up through the field. Oh, Jay Kim loses it coming out of the penultimate corner.
Keeps it going, just misses the wall. Needs to keep that car going in a strong position. And here we go. Here comes Scott Michaels on the rocket, Glenn Thomas. Will he have a go? Doesn't look like it. Thomas has placed his car very nicely in the middle of the circuit. J. Kim spins again and loses another place.
Might be having some difficulties there, Mr. Kim might be.
Might be struggling with brakes. Talking of brakes, Walcott way deep into that corner. As now McHenry is easily pulling away from second place Walcott. And Harto now has caught up Kim. See how long it takes him to get by. Castillo, the first man into the pits, is going to come out in P8 right behind Mr. Endo. That's not worked out perfectly. Oh, Thomas has gone wide.
Michaels is up the inside. Looks like he's going to get that spot.
Will he hold? No, Thomas is going to come back. Here we go. Yeah, he's going to get it back. Still side by side though. Oh, a little twitch. And looks like Thomas is going to hold it. Who's got the faster car? Drag race. It's like watching the Fast and the Furious into the last corner. Oh! Thomas holds on.
Whoo, boy, that was a pretty good attempt right there.
Here comes Scott Michaels again on Thomas. Thomas looks in the middle and Michaels has gone right to the inside. He's got it.
Well, he put up a pretty good battle, but 1 against 6, he should have been by a long time ago.
As he has to try and catch up the leaders. USF1 down 2 points, but still with a nice easy margin. As Endo now defending against Castillo. Castillo's the fastest man on the circuit with the new tyres, so he eventually decides to just give way. Down in Fisher, P8. Oh!
Oh, mistake there. Racks the wall pretty good, but didn't lose any hardware, it looks like.
I don't know, it looks pretty bent. We'll see whether he keeps going or not. Endo! Oh! He has to spin it around, and he has lost the front wing. He's going to have to go around the whole lap. Jack has news.
Quick update on Darren Fisher. He's had to pack it in after his accident. His car is undrivable.
Honmo! Oh! Gonna keep her going. It's a shame for Darren Fisher that. It is a bit of a blow for Team USF1.
It is indeed. They were looking like they were in the driver's seat, and anything can happen. That shows it right there.
Race into the pit lane. J. Kim decides to come in and pit and release Harto. He'll be delighted with that. Leaders are in. McHenry, nice stop, and he's gonna move right out the way for Glenn Thomas.
Well, it was like they had that synchronized.
Of course, Thomas and McHenry sharing garage spot. Drivers 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 all share garage spots. As Michaels all over the back of Walcott. Will any of them choose to pit this lap? Looks like Walcott's aiming and Michaels decides not to.
Boy, including qualifying, Michaels has got a lot of laps on those tires.
That's a good point, he has, and he's going to try and go that one more lap. McHenry takes back P2 currently. We expect him to take back P1 when Michaels pits. And Glenn Thomas, how close is he going to be to Walcott? Quite close, but not close enough. Here he is, Scott Michaels. This time he does duck into the pits. Those tyres must be shot by now. Harto is going to leave the pits a good 4 laps after J. Kim. And looks like he's easily got by. Despite the fact he was running older tyres. Just shows that the loss of downforce when you're running behind people here is massive. Here we go.
Yeah, the aero wash is pretty bad, but yes, here we go. Richard on warm tires right behind Scott Michaels.
And Glenn Thomas. Oh no! Surely that's not him out. Spins around. Helicam there. And he's going to keep going. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. David Carney's finally able to get back into racing these guys after that, well, being punted at the start. Harto up the inside. Back at the points. Some slight variations, but the same result right now.
And here's Hardo, I believe, behind Juan Castile.
Still has a look up the inside though. No, still can't get by. These guys, USF1 versus Elites here. This could mean something. A few retirements maybe, like last year at the end. Haney pits, Castillo's going to pit, and Harto's going to be free once again.
Oh, that was close in the pits there. Holy cow.
Beautiful. Like a glove. 2.8 seconds the gap. 10 laps to go. He could do it. Michaels could do it. He could pull off a win here from P10.
Wow.
He's right behind him.
He's come from a long way back, that's for sure.
Only 0.5 now. It took him 2 laps to catch up that time, and now here we go. McHenry is going to have to defend for his life for 7 laps, but if anybody can, it is the Red Rifle, Sasha McHenry.
He can make that car as wide as a tank, I know that.
Oh, Michaels almost took them both out there.
Almost handed Glenn Thomas the win right there.
Glenn Thomas will be devastated when he watches that back, how close he was to taking a nice victory there. Easy as well. And here he goes though, he'll take this gift. Walcott just lets him by, and last year it was Elites letting guys by, and this year it's USF1. Walcott's got big problems with brakes. Michaels again.
Got Michaels, yes. Michaels taking a look, but just can't seem to make it happen going into T1 there.
We know that Sasha McHenry is one of the late breakers. There's no doubts there. Harto might catch Walcott. 4 laps to go. Walcott is barely moving. Is he lost again? Answers on a postcard, please. So here we go. This is. He's got a good shot here. He has got a good shot. He's going to get a big slipstream now. Here he goes. Is he going to go for it? It's going to be a late lunge. Up the inside for the lead. No.
Spin, spin, spin.
Oh.
Well, nice recovery. Didn't lose too much time.
Surely, though, with only 2 laps to go, that's going to be it.
As, it's over.
Castillo. Oh, runs a bit wide, trying to pass J. Kim. Surely, Michaels, we know how quick he is, but it's over, surely. 1.8 seconds in 1 lap, that's not going to happen. J. Kim spins and does let Castillo have P7 or 6. J. Kim's run out of fuel.
That's what it looks like.
He's just going to have to DNF. Michaels is right there! How has he caught that time up in half a lap?
Oh boy, as long as McHenry doesn't make a mistake though.
Oh, he took a bit too much curve.
He makes a little one. Could he lose it right here?
No, McHenry holds on and takes the win. And no! Huge crash involving J. Kim, but the race was already over. Scott Michaels, look, the fastest lap of the race on the very last lap. Glenn Thomas comes through to take another podium for USF1, who are also going to get 4 and 5. Walcott's not going to let Harto by, but USF1 surely is going to come through and take the championship here.
Oh, this is pretty much domination. USF1 just kind of beat everybody up this year.
It's reversed from last year. USF1 takes 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 9th, and 12th and takes the title. DNF for James Kim, but still stays P8. As we see the points, only one guy with a penalty, which is Mr. Scott Michaels. Loses 4 points, but doesn't really matter. USF1 easily take it. Your driver of the day, Pro?
I'd have to say my driver of the day is Sasha McHenry, number 5 guy on USF1, actually taking the win.
I'd go with the Red Rifle too. If anybody has any doubt who was to blame for that crash at the end, it was the Red Rifle.
All right, great race, exciting race. We will see everybody again next year for the World Series.
Good night.